Camo. Hi. Welcome on in. I hope you're having a good day so far. Hi. I'm doing my going live posts, boldly assuming, error! It's not gonna work. So we screenshot, we close the app. Hi Spirit Wolf, how are you doing? Hi Space, how are you doing? I hope you're having a good day so far. Right, now let's see if this will work. File, add link. Don't know why it doesn't like me going live. You are beautiful, I just wanted to say that. Yes, I am. Hi, Raina, how are you? Add to story. Error! Oh my god. Instagram doesn't like me very much recently. How are you doing today, Raina? I hope you're having a good day. Hi, Flying. Hope everyone's a good day so far. I hope so. I didn't get too much sleep last night because live now. Watch paint dry. Because Ghost is not well. I think Ghost has caught a cold and he wasn't able to sleep very much last night, and so I was trying to. He had a high temperature. That's not good. But he's on tablets. I found some of those cold and flu tablets in the medicine box, so I've given him those. And he's like, oh, I feel so much better now. And I'm like, yeah, you will. He doesn't really get colds very often. Live now, watch paint dry. I'm good, thank you so much for that. So yeah, I'm good apart from I didn't really get too much sleep. Oh no, what did you do, Spirit? Yeah, I hope so too. I think he'll recover quite quickly. I'm also concerned that like normally I'm the one that gets the cold. Hi Zane, how are you? So I'm wondering if it's going to hit me. Live now, turning myself into a blue demon. Just hold your breath. Maybe 3 hours. Actually, I can see what my Fitbit will say, if how many hours of sleep I got. Oh, look at me saying I didn't get much sleep, and it says I got 7 hours and 9 minutes. Just ignore everything I'm saying. In my world, I got 4 hours of sleep. So whatever, just ignore everything I'm saying. Just don't even, whatever. I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure I got like 4 hours. Right, and finally, upload to, I'm going live, and then, will Instagram let me do it? Close Instagram, will you let me do this? I'm good, thank you, Baba, how are you? So a kidney to, would you? Oh, I'm more of like an 8 hour, I used to always get 9 hours of sleep a day, and I know how privileged that is, I completely understand. Upload. Add link that I'm going live. This is what I normally do on the starting soon screen. That's why it takes me, that's why it's 8, that's why it's so long. Add to story. Has it gone up? Or is it gonna say error? Posting. We'll see what happens. Might break again, who knows? I literally just been able to pick something up my right side. Oh no, Spirit, that's so annoying. When you like not, you're not even, hello! Thank you very much. Well, especially when you're just doing something so normal and you throw it out, it's like you just kind of like look to the side for a little bit too long in my case, and that's it, my neck's gone. You're chilling at home, nice. I'm printing out some new horns as well, chat. I thought it's only a 2-hour print. It shouldn't cook me in here. So I thought I'll put that on in the background so you guys can watch it. Apparently I just received an email, but I'm here looking at it and there's nothing. Anyway, whatever. It's fine. Thank you so much, Mr. Piggy, thank you. Right, so yeah, I wanted to turn myself similar to what we did yesterday, but with blue. I thought a blue demon would look kind of cute. I also tried out yesterday's look with the pink glasses, and I think that the pink was too light pink. You couldn't quite see that I was wearing pink glasses. So this time I should look for the glasses before I put the lenses in and can't see, because last night I was kind of struggling to see because it was so dark. Anyway. Thank goodness for deep heat. Oh no. No, because that means you've always got to kind of like have it there just in case, right? You just go and pick something up and that's it. Throwing it out. Okay, I also need to change these lights over here, which you probably can't see, to be white for the video. You'll be here in spirit, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, and then, anyway, so let's get started. There's no time like the present. I will need to go start preparing lunch in maybe like, what, 40 minutes or so? But that's normal for a Wednesday. I'll be a little bit. Also, this is the pink from yesterday. That's what it means when people are like, does it stain? It does a little bit, but not badly. Yeah, so that's all it does. It's still there. Yeah. It's not like the worst. But when people are like, oh my gosh, it's gonna stain, that's what it kind of looks like. I buy that stuff in bulk, yeah. Wears off, yeah, basically like, it's on my armpits now, it won't be there tonight. Now, then it'll be blue. I just made a blue bracelet, oh cute! Is it like a loom band? What kind of bracelet? Oh, what am I doing? We need to glue on the horns first. Silly. That was silly of me. Right, let's stick these horns to my forehead. Gross, gross, gross. Gross. How many layers are on you? Yeah, I would like to think that I'm covered, but realistically, it does come off. For me, it usually comes off like by the next day. So as an example, some of the staining was on my face. Very faint, like this kind of stuff. It usually goes, it's like round here. But then in the morning when I wash my face, it comes off. So it's fine. Oh, beads, nice, that's cute. Oh, like a friendship bracelet. Summer, thank you so much Thank you very much for using your Prime on me. I really appreciate it. Thank you very, very much. Thank you. That's very kind. Thank you so much. You guys are so lovely to me. Thank you so much for supporting me. You get to watch me for the entire stream. What, because you're soothing your back? Looking forward to your art. Thank you so much. Thank you. How are you doing today, Kings? Right, let's see.
Okay, let's do this fucking shit.
About there, I think. Good question. I feel like it changed, but I'm not 100% sure. Let me have a look for you now. Prime subscription versus normal Twitch. Oh, what have I done? That's from 4 years ago. Let's not read that one. Four years ago. Here we go. Every Prime Gaming member will receive a channel subscription token at no additional cost to use for them. Creator payouts for gaming subs operate on a fixed rate model. Payouts are found below. Right, so I'm in the UK, so let's have a look. Why I'm looking in Asia, I don't know. So, I was like, the UK isn't here. Fixed rate per Prime Gaming sub is apparently $1.80. Located in your payout history dashboard, this widget provides you with monthly gaming to top 3 further. It looks like it might be a little bit less, but regardless, I don't mind. Thanks so much, Flaming. Thank you so much. Oh my god, thank you for using a Prime for me as well. Thank you so much. Thank you. What's the worst colour to use for this? Oh, pink. Like, probably pink. So the reason why is it used as a pigment. I should stop. Oh no, honestly, do not worry about that at all. Please do not worry about that. That's honestly completely fine. Summer, I've made it really clear that I get most of my, is that a bite? I've made it really clear that I get most of my income from, let me start all the way back when. I used to rely on my Twitch and I didn't like that very much because I thought it was going to be stressful one day if I had to rely on other people subscribing to me. Things can come up like the cost of living crisis and all sorts, and things can change in people's lives, and I was so concerned I was one day going to become a streamer who was going to get annoyed that I wasn't getting subs, but it's not fair to do that because you know what I mean, like it's free to watch, so it's not fair, and I never wanted to become that, so I went. It is unstable, and I didn't like it. So what I did was, I spent most of my time trying to get work with companies because they're the ones who have the budget for a marketing thing. So I wanted to get my foot in the door for that, and that's where I get most of my income from. So things on Twitch, it's so helpful, and I'm never gonna deny that, and I'm very grateful for it. But if you cannot subscribe, do not subscribe to me. If you would rather subscribe to somebody else, subscribe to somebody else. If you only have Prime and you want to use your Prime, that's completely fine. Because I never wanted to get into a situation where this was everything I had to rely on, because it's not right. It's gonna be too difficult. And I never wanted to put all my eggs in one basket. So please don't ever feel like, oh, I'm gonna have to, change it out, unless that's completely your preference. Thank you very much, Baba. Thank you. I don't post on there too much anymore, but thank you very much. I keep meaning to. So honestly, just do what's best for you. I've always wanted it to be like super clear that it's not a. It should. I feel sad because it's not. I should reset it. Let me go reset it. Hi, Les Banana. How are you? I wish the Prime was auto sub because I don't have time to go on Twitch often normally. I just watch your TikTok. You watch my TikToks? Oh my god, I feel like my TikTok was like dying. It's so hard to like get my. I feel like I post quite a lot and then I get annoyed because it's quite tricky to post there. I think I've always had a love-hate relationship with TikTok. But thank you very much. Thank you. Leaning an income on other people's attention spans and financial situations seems stressful. Yes, exactly. What am I doing? Oh, I'm trying to reset the goal, aren't I? Sorry. I don't like it. And I can see that other people rely on it, and that's great for them. It stresses me out too much to do that. Really? Oh my god. Do you know what, Summer? That keeps happening and I'm not sure why, and it's not your fault at all. There's something to do with TikTok. And the reason why I don't understand is because where is this thing where I'm trying to find my like goal thing? Oh, here it is. I don't understand because I post that I'm going live and I post things sometimes where I'm like Twitch clips. But it feels like loads of people don't know. And I keep posting like I'm going live on Twitch. I've been live streaming for 7.5 years. And I just don't understand. I just don't get it. I'm like, it got to a point where I was like, I don't know how to tell people anymore. So I think what I might do is set up the TikTok live streaming from here on the off chance I might come up on people's scrolling feed and they'll see me there. I don't know. People have told me that like they follow me on. Oh, there we go. They follow me on Instagram and they've never known that I stream. And I'm like, I swear I'm posting all the time to my stories. But then on my stories, if I look at how many people have watched my story versus how many people follow me, it's like nothing. So I don't understand how that works either. It's all just silly. It's just silly things. I can see why it's easy to understand why people get frustrated with like the algorithm and get upset about it and stuff, but I mean I can't control it. I'm just trying to make it really clear that I stream, but maybe I'm failing at that too. We'll see. Whatever. Another one that don't talk about other platforms, which is really interesting to me because the videos that come up for me a lot of the time are people's Twitch clips. So I don't understand how those ones are, I don't know. Hi Ashes, how are you? That's exactly what I'm gonna look like today, but blue. Seem really random. I create my own app to let me know when you and the others go live. Did you? That's so you. I'm printing out extra horns, by the way. You prefer YouTube Shorts. So YouTube Shorts are relatively new. I'm trying to post more to YouTube Shorts. I'm trying to catch up with that a bit more because not everybody has every app, right? So it's not fair to be like, Mikey, thank you so much. Thank you, how are you? Not everyone has every app, so I'm trying to make sure I'm present on everywhere. I'm trying. Right, let's do some filming. I think I put these horns on the wrong way around, but whatever. Let me do that thing that I did the other day where I tilted this down. I think it made it a bit better. Hey Ken, how are you? Impressed but not surprised. I think I printed the same horn out twice because look at the way that they tilt. Whatever, doesn't matter. Okay, let's see. And then that's it for the glue. Then I need tissue. They're supposed to be weird. I think that must be what I looked at them yesterday and thought they looked like Oni horns. The ones I'm printing out now, they're called Viking horns, but I printed them out because one of them's broken and it looked like it's like made to look like one of them has snapped, like it's been cracked off. And I thought that looked pretty cool, so maybe I'll... Yay! Thank you very much. Thank you. Wait, bits gold filled. This one, we're so close. We're so close. There's too many sevens to count. Glue. Glue. I think I did at one point. The TikTok. Thank you! Yay! Wait, let me. Is this the right one? Yeah! I had an issue with TikTok recently, standard, where I was trying to like figure something out on my account and then it took away my creator fund and everything. So maybe when I did that, it took it away, but it was there. Yeah, so no, it was there. It was. And then I did something because it was asking me to do something. So I was like, okay. And then it changed, it must have changed it out. I haven't seen it, so I'll have a look into it. But yeah, it tried to take me off this fund thing. It was like, I don't know, it was stupid. The most annoying thing at the moment about TikTok is that I turned off all of my messages because I was receiving a lot of unsightly things. And now it keeps saying that people can still message me. And I'm like, well, what's the point? And then it's like, you should unblock your messages. You should unblock him. People are messaging you. And I'm like, stop letting that happen. I stopped this for a reason. Stupid thing. Anyway, yeah, I've always had a love-hate relationship with TikTok. The reason why is because a lot of my videos used to get taken down and I never understood why, because I genuinely understand that this is coming from me, so there could be extreme bias. My videos were a lot tamer than other people who were doing body paint. And so, and I don't have a problem. This is not an invitation to bash other people. I just didn't understand how mine would always be, like I got to the point where I was threatened to be completely removed from the site. And I just never really understood why. And now it seems like my videos can go up. But they just don't really, and yeah, so I don't know. And I also used to be in, Thank you so much, Anonymous. Thank you for the 100 bits. Thank you. I also used to be in a WhatsApp group where they would like help boost you and stuff if you did high quality content. And I was in that too, so I would ask them like what's going on, and then they never really answered me, so whatever. Whatever. Yeah, I know, Summer. I don't, it's so silly. But I think from what I've heard from other people is like, people don't really watch what's on their, on the following tab. People just watch what's on the For You. Which is fine, I understand that. But I really thought like, if it's For You, it would show you people that you follow. Because I've never bought followers. So I don't really understand. But it's the same with other stuff. It's the same with like Instagram. It's the same with YouTube. They all do it. So I don't know. Can confirm was not paid. Oh my god. Can confirm I was not a purchase. It's almost like you put them on yesterday. God, you know, it really does feel like that. It drives me mad. I've been thinking that as well. It's kind of annoying. Because then I'm like, okay, it's kind of annoying, but then when I see like who's seeing my stuff, I'm like, it's not people who follow me, but then I'm like, okay, cool, but then would these people follow? I don't know, it's strange. I don't know, I just think it's all becoming a bit messy. I only sees 2 of them on your feed. Why? Yeah, and it keeps showing you these random stuff that you're not really that interested in. Hi, Saucy, how are you? Show following first and then random stuff. Oh, interesting. I haven't noticed. Like, in what order it does it in. Good, thank you, Valiant. For $10 a month, I'll spend 3 hours a week watching your TikToks and following you. My TikTok just shows me people's cats. To be fair, the stuff I watch on TikTok is usually like, I like the stupid unhinged stuff. I think it's funny. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, my link tree has gone. But then equally, I don't know, like my stuff just doesn't really get shown to as many people. But I shouldn't be you know, I can't expect it. Like I'm not owed anything. But it does I do think it's strange. The only thing that I have noticed, like, I'll go to other people, like some of these other people that I follow, and they'll have like millions and millions and millions of followers. I think one person I know has like 2.3 million or something. And their videos don't really tend to get past sometimes like 10,000 views. And I think that's insane. So I'm like, okay, so it's not just me then. Oh, it's working again. GG's. I noticed TikTok is weird for you, Paige. Won't show me current videos of people I follow. Oh my god, Summer. I've noticed that about mine. People are liking my donkey video. And my donkey video I did before the pandemic. And I've noticed I've been getting comments on it and stuff, and I'm like, what the hell is going on here? And and you can tell it's such an old video as well because of the quality of the video. And I'm so confused as to like how that's ended up on people's, because it must be on there for you, because there's no way. There's no, I don't know. I just don't know. So it's if you put too much effort into it, it's exhausting. So I just like doing stuff that I like. I don't know if they ever changed it, but TikTok used to have a thing where you used to push your contacts first and then determine how to push it to the public, and people said that if they turned it off, their views skyrocketed. That's so strange. I don't think I've ever turned that on because I don't really like things like adding to my contacts, because I don't like people in my real life knowing what I do for a living. As far as everyone is concerned around me, I'm a graphic designer. Live a double life. I'm like Hannah Montana. I hate it when I watch a video go to the comment and the comments is, yeah, and you don't necessarily always realise. It's silly. Right, I'm doing that thing again where I push it down, just like that, because it'll make it seem a bit more like skin. Yeah, it's just silly. Luckily, I'm healed enough. I'm healed enough as a human to not let it bother me too much. Sometimes I'm like, oh my god, like what am I even doing? This is annoying. But I also have noticed that I'm really fortunate in the fact that I do things like the Twitch streams, etc. Because, Christ, seeing some people, like I've seen some people like, what's the best way to describe it? Really lose their mental health because of the viewership on socials, and they'll have millions, and I think they make their money from views on TikTok, and I think that's so scary. So I can see where people kind of end up being in like a difficult, because it gets to a point where they're like, oh yeah, this is great, and then it just stops, and I think that's really scary for them. Yeah, we need it days since accused of AI. It can do, yeah. That's what some of my other stuff is they're just on timers, days since being accused of being an AI. 0. Seems the scariest because the people there move on so quickly. Yeah, exactly. And I think, I don't know which one would pay the most actually. But yeah, I don't know. I can't imagine relying on viewership like TikTok. And I think that's crazy when people want to become a TikToker because they get this idea in their head that they post a video and they're just going to get loads of money and that's what they want to do. So then people end up doing really strange things to try and get the views, and it feels very much like YouTube in 2010 when people started realizing they can make money. So then people started doing really like mental things to try and get there, and it's really obviously fake or it's really obviously rage bait and stuff like that. And I feel like that's the direction it's gone in for like the past 5 years. The view, exactly, Les Banana. I think that's what's crazy is which is another reason why I find it silly that people plagiarize other people's content, because I'm like, okay, cool. So you did a really successful video that you recreated from somebody else that you didn't give credit to. Let's say you earned 200 to 300 quid on that video because it did really well. What are you going to do now? Because you weren't funny enough to come up with something on your own. You had to rip off somebody else's stuff. Now you're not getting any more money, and now you've had a taste of it. Then they start doing really insane stuff, and I just think it's crazy. I think a ton of people jumped into TikTok because of the selling thing. The selling thing on TikTok. I did it when it first came out and I regret it so much. I wish I never did it. I won't stop getting messages about TikTok Shop. I cannot unsign. That's what I was doing. I was trying to change my thing on TikTok to get me off TikTok Shop. I can't get off it. And it keeps they keep trying to show me all this absolute crap that you can buy through TikTok Shop. And I first thought it was going to be I thought it was going to be like, what I thought was going to happen was when I list all these makeup products I use, I thought I could list those and then you'd be able to see what they were. That's what I genuinely thought it was. And I thought that's what it was going to be, and it's not really like that at all. So yeah, I greatly dislike it. Cracking up because they lost their, yeah. And like, it's in, like, for instance, like I've lost a lot of my viewership on TikTok. And I don't understand really how to get them, because then when I used to have direct contact with TikTok staff. Hang on. And I used to query it, and the comment that they always used to say, and it used to drive me up the wall, was, you just need to make higher quality videos. And I don't believe it. I feel like my videos look really good. I feel like I don't understand how else I can make it higher quality. I just quickly cycled through 100 videos and nothing of you but videos from other people. Exactly. No, exactly as Banana. Like, it's like, just do better. And I think if I had poorer mental health, 16K videos. I think if I had poorer mental health, I'd let that get to me. But like, there's no way. Like, I'm not foolish and to understand. You know what I mean? I think it's like, there's no way. There's no way I can improve them to be even like what? I wouldn't even be able to upload them at that point. I already film half of them in 4K. Thank you so much. Thank you. So yeah, I think basically okay. Here's the lowdown, because I prefer to be realistic with people. If you would like to be a content creator, you have to understand you are not, the people don't make a lot of money unless they are the top of the top, the cream of the crop. And at that point, you're relying on you being relevant for more than 2 weeks. Do not quit your job for this until you've been able to make a solid income for over a year, and at least go for something that you can also jump back into another job. This is not an easy thing that people can do. I appreciate it looks great because you have the validity of being popular. Popularity is fleeting. Do not go chase popularity on the internet. People are nasty and mean. And you have to genuinely understand that a lot of people are not going to like you. You don't earn a lot of money. I think on TikTok, I showed it last month. I think on TikTok I earned like 30p or something. And then and people are like, yeah, but you've got other ones. On YouTube, I think it was currently sitting at £40. That's not a livable wage. And training shortest attention spans. Yes, but I also saw somebody get 36,000. No. I also saw somebody get, I think it was like 200,000 views on a video on TikTok that was 36 minutes long, and I didn't even know you could upload a 36-minute long video to TikTok. But also promotes those videos more. Risky. I think okay, so here's the thing. To get paid on TikTok, a lot of people don't know your video has to be over a minute long. 36 minutes. So they were sat naming all of the Pokemon. Your video has to be over 1 minute long on TikTok for it to be able to earn money. What's the easiest thing that you can do to earn money and get your video over a minute that's going to hook people in? Complain. So that's why it's filled with loads of like hateful complaining, and then people comment and engage with it. I think that's why it's such a hateful platform in a lot of cases. So I just want to be I want people to be fully aware of, like, you can't necessarily just assume you're going to be so successful on this on platforms as a creator just because you make videos. And I think it's good to strive and achieve for it, but like, I think a lot of the time people have a really poor understanding of what it's like. Take it from me, who's made videos since I was 15. Oh, GG's, Theo. Did you actually go and find the time? Just wait, I'm waiting for my forehead to dry again. I wouldn't say clickbait, it's more rage bait. Theo, that's a great command. Theo, you're going to have to keep an eye on my comment sections as well so you can consistently reset it to 0. How does it reset? So when these reset and somebody goes in, like someone resets it. Rage bait is easy money, yeah. I don't like it, and I don't really want to contribute to it because I feel like all I'm doing is adding more hate on the internet. Jackpot, shut up. I agree, Les Banana, and I think I had to, so a long time ago I was a really bitter person. And I didn't like it about myself, and I'd be so scared if I started doing rage bait stuff that it would make me a bitter person again. tells everyone he's a YouTuber. I can see why people like the idea of it, but I think that it's not very much what it's cracked out to be. It is interesting how stuff like that changes over time, and about how people like, he used to be the footballer, it used to be, you know what I mean, like people wanted to be a footballer, people wanted to be like a pop star, and now I think it's interesting that it's changed to like, I want to be an influencer. I think it's interesting. When it comes to kids, I have a strong opinion of, and I'm no way at all someone like calling you out, it was something that was brought up the other day. I don't care that like they want to do it, but like there needs to be some kind of age restriction, or there needs to be something put in place, because a lot of these kids get taken advantage of really, really quickly, and it's not right that they would be subject to the online bullying, which even adults struggle with. That's the thing that I can't get behind, is like, well, even adults are struggling with this. Striking, thank you so much, thank you. 6 months already, thank you so much. I think as well, there's been if you've seen more of this come out, there's been a lot of situations where parents have actually been taking advantage of using their kids as content farm creations, and the kids have never seen any money from it, even if they're successful. But they also I just think it ends up being quite a messy situation. Somebody mentioned that they thought it would be an interesting idea if you had to pay a subscription, and I know, like, hear me out, of like something small, like $2. Yeah, because child actors have protection, right? There's no protection for child influencers of being $2, and then maybe the credit card or something has to be in your name for you to be able to, I don't know, like post videos on YouTube or like be able to stream, because then you have to have access to something which is under your name to be able to do it, which means you have to be some kind of adult, possibly, and not underneath somebody. It has to be under your name. I thought that was interesting, like an interesting workaround. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's coming out from a lot of stuff, but then equally, I don't know how it would be. Yeah, watch the video, the people that we know. Yeah. Are the new child actors child beauty pageant stars? They are, but but this is the difference, in that child actors, there's laws to protect them. There is not, that does not exist for child influencers, and I don't think it's right. And there's a lot of parents who do certain things who should not be parents, where my daughter's first period. Let's go shopping for my daughter's first bra. Why are you putting content out there like that when you can see that your demographic is 60-year-old men? So there needs to be, yeah, no, Queen, it's popular. It's popular, these like family vloggers do this sort of stuff. And it's coming out now because some of these kids are becoming adults and they're suing their parents for abuse, and some parents have been jailed for it. It's happened quite a lot. More information's coming out about like these family vloggers from these family YouTubers. I think it's terrible, but there's been nothing. 8 passenger got caught. What's that? Sorry, I don't know what that is. But yeah, I think there needs to be. Sorry, I'm still waiting for my forehead to dry. I think there needs to be stuff to protect them. And then people got at her. That's. And do you know what's awful? That's only because she let that slip. Imagine if she didn't let it slip. Bloggers found to be abusive use the kids for content to screen and earn money, but then abusive behind the scenes. Yeah, it's really bad. Understand, now we know technologically savvy most politicians are. I think that there needs to be, I don't know what the solution is, but like they need to do something. But usually like they're quite slow to respond to a lot of this stuff. Hi, Infernal. Like, it's already been, what, years and years and years of having family vloggers, and there's still really nothing to protect them. The kids usually never see any of the money either, and usually they're like the star of the show. 2 months, yeah, they still be, exactly, it's terrible. So I know we've detracted from like when kids want to grow up and be creators and stuff, or what. I know we've detracted from that, and I know that wasn't the point of the conversation, and I'm not at all trying to accuse anyone here. And some of the video, yeah, they're awful. But the thing is, Summer, the thing that I don't understand about that, okay, so a spicy creator posting with their 17-year-old daughter, but what's stopping the 15-year-olds from doing that? And I know that's a horrible thing, but what is actually stopping them from doing it? Yeah, so this is why I think there has to be something in place that kind of stops you from posting until you're of a certain age. I just don't think there was this other guy, and his daughter was really young and she does loads of makeup, and I don't know, I got like a really icky feeling about it because it felt forced in a way. To see like this 3-year-old consistently pushing out makeup looks and then being featured all over the place. It felt very, it didn't see something about it didn't feel right. The world is cut, yeah. Oh, it's just awful. So I think things like that then everyone has to start providing that. Yeah, right. And then you end up in that situation. It's messy. It's really messy. I wish that people didn't aspire to be influencers for the sake of the popularity. I think that's the thing that I find to be quite sad, because I think people don't necessarily often realize what goes into influencing and such. And I think people do it for the idea of being popular, and I think it's not right. Engage with the internet without parental guidance, but they don't know how unprepared they are. We all thought, yeah, exactly. And at every point in life, you think that you know it, but you don't. I look back on myself from 5 years ago, and I'm like, Jesus Christ. And I'm sure in 5 years from now, I'm going to look back on myself and be like, Jesus Christ. But yeah, it's. I'm sure a lot of you lot will as well, but it's tricky. I wish there was an easy solution, but I don't think there is. This needs to be something. But I don't know what. I don't know the answer, so very tricky. Yeah, exactly. Oh my God, I remember when my dad caught me using MSN. And he was like, and he deduced MSN is talking to people on the internet. Chat, I was in big trouble. Especially because he uninstalled MSN and I found out about Meebo. I use MSN but on browser. Found a workaround within about a day. Making such a see if a video was posted, just a kid they were disabling comments and months. That helps protect kids from posting without parents knowing, but the real issue is that parents that take advantage. Yeah, exactly. It's the kids that it's the parents that take advantage of it, and then they use them as like a money making. Oh, it's gross. I won't be able to stop it because I need to teach them to be part of their journey, so I can give them tools. That's a better way. Yeah, that's a good way to see it. I grew up on that Messenger, I know. Say hi, Ghost, how are you? On AOL Messenger. I don't know AOL Messenger, but it probably was similar, wasn't it? I think my forehead is dry now, but because it's lunchtime, I'm just going to quickly put the chicken in the air fryer for my sandwich, and then I will come back. Is that okay with everyone? I'm just going to go pop something in the air fryer. And then in 15 minutes I'll go cook it. I'll go make the sandwich. People think I'm typing fast because of software. Yeah. Older than MSN. I got the internet in 1998. I don't know when I got the internet. I tripped over the cable though. Kids are too smart that I use Family Link, but my daughter found workarounds. I was so mad about it. My son is there. I can see him trying to find workarounds on the settings I've put in place. Oh, that's so annoying. Yeah, for what? Why? When I was a kid, was showing kids To Catch a Predator, so it definitely didn't help. God's all riled up and is abandoning us. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm just gonna. I'll be like 2 minutes. Be right back. Sorry, Jeff. Queen, that's so cute. Yeah, exactly, striking. It's trying to be like, you just don't know what, you just don't know. I think my main thing is like learning about certain things like Roblox. And then not letting them play stuff like that. Or like teaching them about it. I don't know, I wouldn't know, I'm not a parent, it's too scary. Yeah, I don't like the idea of Roblox at all. Everything I've heard about Roblox has been absolutely horrifying. Hi Nostro, how are you? Just because I'm trans. Oh, my back. There we go. I wonder what kind of shade I should use today. Well, my son has his desk right next to mine, and I have settings where he can't have private messages. It doesn't stop him talking things. So when I see him typing away, I peek over. Oh yes, be a bit supervised though, isn't it? At that point. The slide buttons. I don't think, honestly, as a graphic designer, whenever I've had to do stuff on PowerPoint, it's been a sob story for me. I've wanted people to feel pity for me. Wash day. Yeah, you should probably shower. Oh, they're not default. Maybe that would be a big thing. I meant hair. Maybe that's a like a decent shout of like settings that should be default. That you can't be that for that bird. They did it because they didn't listen to the. No, that's like traumatizing. I had to have a computer striking because I had to play Tomb Raider. But then my dad bought me a PlayStation, so it was okay. All was well in the world. Hi Mez, how are you today? I remember getting the PC. Are you getting enough sleep? Aw, I love how you're so concerned. Thank you. Thank you, man. I would love it. I really would. Instead of the jollof porridge I keep managing to accidentally make. Can't say I'm not trying. Really trying every time. It's fusion! Thank you. What's your favourite meal that your mum makes and your favourite meal that your dad makes? My mum makes, okay, well, it's a joint effort. My mum makes these Filipino barbecue sticks, but she kind of had her own personal secret recipe. It's so secret she won't even tell me what it is. She's like, I'll come over and make them and then you can watch me. And I think that's, yeah, anyway, we've argued about that. But then my dad cooks them on the barbecue. So it's like a joint effort. Yeah, it's the white balance, Theo. Your mum said I'm taking this to the afterlife. No, for real. I'm like, can you just write it down? She's like, no, Melissa. Okay. But then she's like annoyed that I don't know how to make it. I just... I'm not, no, yeah, no, it's the white balance of my camera. It's confused. She really wants you to be a sous chef. She does, but then she'll just be like, I've made sticks already. And I'm like, oh, so like I wasn't... I didn't even know you were doing it, so how could I have... Pink or blue? Oh, I didn't update that. It's blue today. The actions lead us confused. Yeah, they really do. I think sometimes my mum likes adding in a little bit of drama and pizzazz to our life. You know what I mean? I don't know if your mums do that. My mum likes doing that. What? You can't read your mum's mind? I tried. Spent a lot of my life trying, and I'm not going to try anymore. How are you getting more dramatic as we age? I know! But then it's getting to a point where, like, you're not... Sometimes something serious will happen, and you're kind of a bit like... Is this real? Oh, is something actually happening now? Or, you know what I mean? Did certainly add some drama to your lives. Yeah, no, definitely. You were the potato salad people. Look, you had a role to fill out. Oh my god, you did. So I like that you're now the potato salad person, as Banana. Does that mean that every time there's some kind of cookout, you have to be like, I'll make the potato salad, but it's a little bit based on the fact that that's the only thing that you also know how to make? So you have to call dibs on it. I'll make this. Nobody else do this. I've got this. We're revolution. How are you finding that, Queen? How many Smurf jokes do you think we're gonna get, chat? $17. No, you don't. It's not as good as mine. I need to find some non-tomato, non-sugary options. You don't have tomatoes? Pesto. Oh, right. Try pesto. What about pesto? Yeah, soup season. Actually, that's a good point. So, Queen, what I tend to do in soup season is like pick a random country. So I'll be like, Ghana, and then I'll type in Ghanaian soup, and then I'll just do that. Find a recipe and just attempt it and be like, Turkish soup. And then that's what I tend to do. Yeah, just think of a country and type that in and find out what the recipe is and attempt that. I can now handle my neighbour's food without crying. I'm proud of you. Look at that. There's Banana, and that's on growth. I think what actually happened was she was listening to you and could hear you were crying and then changed the recipe to be a weaker version for you. But just for your own understanding, we'll all just, I printed them out. Just for your own, you know, self-preservation, we'll say that you got better. Imagine, yeah, so yeah, just type in a random country and then followed by like recipe or something, and then that's what I do to try and just try out new things. Which one? I don't know, I can't remember, I just typed it in. I did it last year. I don't know, I just type in random places. Oh, I'm just giving an example. Yeah, she heard you crying through the walls and was like, good God. We're dealing with a 10 over there, not an 11. Look at how orange I've gone because of the balance of the camera. I should be good at handling stuff. I think you just need training. I think you just need more training. I think that's it. The coral lip is top tier. Thank you. Oh my God, yeah. Oh, I love the red food. I love it so much. But I do think, like, when I was in Korea, that was the spiciest food I've ever eaten in my life. Like, I respect the fact that some of them are just like, oh, it's not for flavor, it's for pain. Some meals are like that. There's a lot of meals that aren't, and they're there for like, they're so tasty, but there's certain meals that exist purely to hurt. They got taste buds of steel. They're strong. Okay, what we're gonna do now is powder my face, and then I'll go quickly make the rest of this lunch. Spice has the health benefits, yeah. This banana, this is the same thing that like a lot of people don't trust me with spicy stuff. Sad. It's a really quick way to lose trust in people. I've learned. They don't trust me anymore. Wow, that's, you know what? That's even better. And they were like, oh. Hi Mango, how are you? Alright, I can hear the chicken has now been done, so I will just finish powdering this and then I'll go get my lunch sorted. I'm not sure if I ever want to be. And do you know what? That's fair enough. Powder the chicken. Yeah, I'm not good at it. I've tried, like, when I've cooked for other people, it's happened to me on multiple occasions with different people where I've like, I feel it's awkward for everyone. It's just awkward where I've made some food and I don't think it's spicy and then they have gotten to the point where it's too spicy that they can't physically eat it. And then I'm like, oh my God, I'll cook something else for you. Let me go prepare some of the food. But they clearly feel too guilty and they're like, no, it's fine. I'm not that hungry. And then I know that they're hungry, but they refuse to let me do it. And then like their food goes to waste. And then that annoys me because I hate wasting food. But equally they feel bad and it just ends up in this awkward situation. So I've learned to just, what I've learned to do if somebody comes over for a meal is go to Aldi and buy a cottage pie to put in the oven. Put that in the oven and then just have that. Here you go. Yeah, and I'm like, there we go. Let's have this. Sincerely the spicy intolerant. Yeah, look, I learned it was so awkward. It was just so, no one knows what to do and it's just, yeah, it's too much of an awkward experience. Ours goes similar, yeah. There's heat. Oh my God, that's literally my parents with these crisps that they bought. They were like, eating them. And I didn't know that they were spicy. I need a drink after every mouthful. That's so fascinating. Black pepper can't be heat. No, here's the thing, Mez. My friend thinks toothpaste is spicy. Hi, Baze. How are you? Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, see? People just can't handle it. Like 0 seasoning. Yeah, my friend, it took her a long time to be able to handle black pepper. So this is why I will go buy a cottage pie. And I visited, okay, this is I've never had mac and cheese until I went to Barbie party and I had mac and cheese, except it was pink and glittery. So I don't know what mac and cheese is meant to taste like. I shouldn't have eaten it because I'm allergic to dairy, but I wasn't quite aware of that at the time. And furthermore, I think mine was seasoned with glitter. And that's the only experience I've ever had with mac and cheese, and it's the only experience I ever will have with mac and cheese because I've developed a dairy allergy. It was pink and glittery at this Barbie party, yeah. I'm just going to quickly go prepare the rest of my lunch. I'll be a few minutes. So I'll see you guys in just a few minutes. Okay, 1 second. Sorry, be right back. Oh, I should let you guys see the 3D printer.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
I'm back. How was the, I've got a chair mate, but I think it's quite expensive. How was the printer watch party? And chicken, yeah, I put chicken strips with sriracha, mayo, and lettuce. Just I threw that together. Okay, one sec. Oh, Mr. Piggy, thank you for all the bits music. Well, paint dry. Do you think the party was lit? Yeah, I know. It sounds like you guys had a great time. Oh my god, I can't wait. Mr. Piggy, thank you so much. Let's go. I got chicken hands. Thank you very much. Thank you. I don't know if I need to get a longer cable for my Stream Deck. Should be here. I'll have to undo all my cable tidying and have a look. Yeah, Kalo sorted out the button on Leoran board, I think it is. Oh my gosh. Chat, what are you guys doing for lunch today? What's the inspo? I'm trying to save money and like eat what we've got left in the freezer. What's in a smoothie? Oh my god, sandwiches and crisps is a top tier combination. I really like burritos, but I find that they're a bit heavy for me now. I think I used to like them a lot more, but I think I could only eat like half. Or a small burrito. Can you just buy small burritos? Oh, wow, jackpot, no way. It's flaxseed chia seeds. I don't know what flaxseed is. Flaxseed. No, it's not. What's a flaxseed? Should I be eating these? Yeah, I really like the refried beans, but it's too heavy. I can't physically do it. Bad jackpot. Oh, really? You're like disguising them. No, I just shouldn't. Can't taste it. Nobody listened to Les Banana. I'm nearly done with my sandwich. And can you just put flaxseed in like meals? Like in any meal? Like a chia seed? I spit my lip. Look at my towel. buff Spock. Yesterday, we were looking at Namor from the comics, and I said that I thought that Namor looked like Spock, and then everyone was like, yeah, he's like Spock if Spock was buff, and then Jackpot was like, so he's Spoff. This is why I get in trouble with Kalo for not deleting all my stuff on my OBS. I don't really know if I like this blue. Feels like it's come out quite patchy, so let's see what we can do to not deal with that. Let's see. He looks like the dad from Modern Family. Hi, Kelsey, how are you? I haven't seen Modern Family, but I believe it. I went to 42 million. I know, and like you, it's so silly, but no, for real, that's realistically like how I do all of that, and then at one point I just highlight them all and then just delete them. And then I just start again, and that's how I talk. That's when I was telling my mods, like, that's how I do it. And they were like, I can't believe you've been doing this whole time. And then I was so confused because I was like, are you telling me there's a different way that you can do this? And they were like, yeah, you go in and then you change the source and then you just one time. And I was like, no, like what? It's so easy to just drag and drop it onto OBS. That's so much easier. And then they told me off. They were like, but you end up in this situation. And I was like, and? I didn't know it was a problem until you guys told me just now. Phil Dunphy. He does. He does look like the guy. I think it's partly the hairline as well. Come on, load. There we go. I think this is a big offender. Okay, right, let's deal with the patchiness because I'm too lazy to go and deal with it properly. No, luckily this isn't the blue paint. I definitely made sure that I didn't pick that one up in particular. Hi, Gabby, how are you? Oh my gosh, bless you. Yeah, Ghost is also poorly. What kind of poorly are you? Ghost is poorly. Everything's been manic. Last week I had a migraine and oh my god. I think I'm just like a little bit like Sully. Yeah, I've heard people say that, like it's when it's up and down all the time and it throws you off. Quick changes. Do you know what? I've never. No, actually, no. That's such a lie. I once painted Mike Wazowski on my eye, but I've never done Sully. The Mike Wazowski paint was eye-opening, but only because I did it offline because I had a moment where I thought it was really funny, and then I went online to do a wig organising stream, and I had like a green stain around my eye because I'd only taken it off like 20 minutes beforehand, and no one the entire stream mentioned this really strange Mike Wazowski silhouette that was around my eye. And people were like, oh yeah, I just thought you had just been doing something, and I was like, okay, so people are actually just used to me now. of the horns is done. Yeah, we're doing a blue demon. Yesterday a pink demon, we're doing a blue demon today. I used to go into work with painting my ears where I'd missed a bit and I'd get the weirdest look. Do you know what? That's the worst part. It really, yeah, I don't like it as well because I feel like it's difficult to take out. I feel like people think that you're really dirty, but you're like, no. I put that there. I think one of the things that you realize is so weird is like you'll blow your nose and it'll come out blue and you'll be thinking like, when did I paint myself blue? It's just paint, I swear. Yeah, I don't know about you, but like, I don't tell anyone what I actually do. I just tell everyone that, because by trade I'm a graphic designer, so I just tell everyone I do graphic design. I don't really want people to know. I made that mistake beforehand. So yeah, usually I'm just like, oh, okay, yeah, well, I'm not moldy. Well, it could be. I want that part toned down a little bit, and then where's my powder brush? This one. Let's just powder that. It's bothering me. Okay. Are you okay, Nightbot? You really want everyone to know all about this, don't you? Nightbot's like, look everyone, I'm doing my job. Well done, Nightbot. Well done, GG's. Let's sweep some underneath the eye as well, because I don't like the balance underneath at the moment. Seribot, bad bot. Wait, is this the same bot where if you say bad Seribot, you get sad? I know, it's so cute, isn't it? Okay. Let's try and deepen this bit a little bit more, so it's like we've got some more shape, some more dimension. You have these goals and you meet them. I feel like I honestly, like, my goals are like trying to get better at doing makeup looks. I suppose if that's what you're referring to with success. I don't really feel like I look at myself as like a particularly successful person. But I appreciate maybe I just see things a little bit differently. Because you see yourself differently to how other people see you, right? But thank you. It's cute, isn't it, Ken? Thank you so much. Thank you for 56 months. Thank you. That is a very nice number. That's a huge number as well. Thank you so much. Gonna try to get some more sleep. Good night. Okay, I'm kind of looking up different demon patterns that I'm just seeing on across everywhere. So I'm gonna freestyle it. Let's hope it turns out okay. Oh, is it done? Oh, yay! The 3D printer's done, chat. It's gonna deliver it to me, look. Thank you. There. There it is. There's one of them. That will look nice. So will the other one when I go get that one later. Right, let's have a look. What else we can add through here? Maybe that can connect there. Are those for this paint? No. I like the horns that I'm currently using, but I didn't want to use them for every demon paint because I'm trying to do a bunch of monochromatic ones. And I thought if I did them for every demon, these horns would get pretty boring. So I thought it would be a good idea to make some horns that were a little bit different. Yeah, so that's the one that I accidentally threw is a broken one. So I thought it would look pretty cool if some of them were broken. I'm pretty sure I was using a black brush for my eyeshadow yesterday, so I want to try and reuse that one so I've got less to wash up, but I don't know where that one went. No, it's gone. Okay, never mind. Right. I wonder what colour we can play with next. I'm thinking orange or purple would be quite nice to play around with. That's what I'm wanting to do. I want to kind of do all of them. All, like, a whole colour series of them. Because it feels like demons are quite free to do. Like, there's nothing that's that complicated. See what? Yeah, maybe that. Do you know what? I don't really remember anything from Dragon Ball anymore. I tried to rewatch it because I was like, oh, I used to really like it. But I just didn't find it interesting at all anymore. I think it's just going to be one of those things that I like leave in my childhood. Do you guys have anything else that you just like leave? Because I really wanted to like it, but I just found it quite dull. The West was like a decade behind with the Japanese episodes. Was it? I only ever used to watch it on Cartoon Network. I've watched Dragon Ball so much, I'll never forget a single thing. Don't think I could do it anymore. If I don't read that, do you know, oh my god. Okay, did you ever watch That's So Raven? I loved That's So Raven so much as a kid. I cannot tell you how that woman practically, I feel like she almost raised me. Anyway, I loved her so much. Oh my god, I loved That's a Raven. Have you watched it as an adult? It is the single most infuriating thing I have seen. She doesn't learn. She just doesn't learn from any of these mistakes. Oh my god, Les Banana, I need to tell you about the That's So Raven situation. Goku is your Raven, got you. Right, so That's So Raven, I went, just like Sabrina, exactly this, right, okay, so every single episode, Les Banana, and I'll give you an example episode, and then I'll tell you what else has happened since. I'm really deep into the That's So Raven world, okay? Sabrina the Teenage Witch or The Chilling Adventures? Okay, so every episode, we know she's psychic, right? So she gets a premonition because she has a vision. The entire episode, she reads into this vision that she's had and she wants to change the outcome. And every single episode, she's misread the vision. As a person, would you stop reading into your visions? Because you keep getting them wrong. Yes. Does she? No. Every single episode, she realizes I misunderstood my own vision because there was zero context and everything settles and it's all okay again. A little bit of, the thing is, that sounds like Wednesday. That's what I thought about some Wednesday stuff. It feels a little bit, in some cases it feels a bit juvenile. That's what the storylines for me. That's what I thought, Chilling Adventures. Okay, cool. So, example episode of, if they had just said something, there wouldn't even be an episode. Devon, remember Devon? I remember Devon. I know this woman very well. Devon comes over from, he's been away for so long and she's so excited that her long distance boyfriend, I should paint while doing this, we're going to be here for a while. Her long distance boyfriend has come back to visit her. She's so excited. They want to go out for a meal and a picnic or whatever, but she can't because her new boss is so mean. And the assistant has said that they're going away for the weekend, and so she has to manage her boss. Her boss is an absolutely emotionally unregulated individual. So she doesn't know what to do because she doesn't want to cancel the evening with Devon. So she leaves, and then her boss falls out with her boyfriend and goes over to Raven's house, and she's like, you're responsible for me now. And Raven's like, oh my god, Devon's gonna be here in -5 minutes. So she sends her boss up to her room to cry up there, and she pretends she's still working, but she's also going downstairs to meet Devon. Devon comes in and she's like, let's just have food here in the living room. And he's like, why? And she's like, let's do it. And he's like, okay, cool. So then she keeps running up and down the stairs, and he's like, why do you keep leaving? Because she's obviously going to see her boss, and she's like, I have a children's miniature oven upstairs and I'm trying to make us children's miniature cupcakes, and so I have to keep checking on the oven timer to make sure that we're going to have mini cupcakes for our mini picnic. Why didn't you just say, God, I don't know what's going on, I'm really annoyed about it, but my boss is here for some reason and I'm really sorry, I'm just going to have to handle this. I don't know, and this internship's really important to me, so I'm just going to have to keep going up every so often just to make sure it's going to be okay. Is that alright? Because any normal person would be like, God, that's so weird. I guess that's the situation. Sure. So throughout the night, every 15 minutes, she runs away. And then in the end, it comes out and she's like, oh, hi V6, how are you? She's like, it comes out and she's like, I should have told you. And I'm like, yeah, you should have. And he's like, oh, it's okay, yeah, you should have said something. And then her boss is like, oh, it's okay, my boyfriend and I have made up now. And the assistant comes back and she's like, oh, they do this every weekend, haha, I didn't tell you. And that's the episode. And I can't help but feel like a lot of this would have been different if you just said something. But then there wouldn't be an episode, would there? There wouldn't have been an episode. Okay. So superpowers communication. So we know, right? So we know that this is her. She's still, you know, let's give her some grace. She's what? She's like 17. She's still trying to figure out the world. And as kids, we also didn't notice. Maybe if you just said something, there wouldn't be a problem. Okay, cool. So there's a new show, Raven's Home. That's come out. Brand new show. I've watched it. Raven and Chelsea have children and they share a flat together. Raven and Chelsea have, I didn't know. Raven and Chelsea are, do you know what? I feel like you're going to end up watching this, I really do. Raven and Chelsea are both going through a divorce at the same time. Best friends go through everything together. And unfortunately, Raven is getting a divorce from Devon. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. Right. She's had 2 children with Devon. One of them's psychic. This kid is too scared to tell his mum, Raven, the fact that he's psychic, so he doesn't say anything. Raven doesn't say anything. 2 psychics in the house, both not saying anything. Both really into, now it's just exacerbated the situation. No one's learning, except now kids are involved. And Chelsea has somehow not learned anything, but is a mother. Oh my God, with disastrous consequences. Chelsea's son is more intelligent and mature than Chelsea, and I think he's 8. Do you know what, Les Banana? I feel like if you like That's So Raven, like just, you know, maybe give it a go. Watch a couple of episodes of Raven's Home and just I'm crying during the divorce. Please, it came up because I was obviously, it obviously saw me when I used to pay for Disney Plus, which ends in 2 days. It obviously saw me watching Raven, That's So Raven, and was like, do you know what you'd really like? The update. And I was like, oh my God, there's an update. And then I watched it and I was absolutely devastated. I can't believe that she's getting a divorce from Devon. That's the thing that I think hurt the most. But you were together, and like, why? I don't know what happened to Eddie. I guess he wasn't. I guess he didn't want to be interested in like on the show. Yeah, maybe let me know if you watch it. I kind of want to know. Anyway, obviously I'm not the target audience anymore. It's moved on from me, and I respect that. That's fine. I can't assume I'm going to be the target audience forever. I understand. But sometimes... Oh, does he? Is that what is next? He probably wasn't invited. I was trying to think if they did invite him, what's his storyline? Because he can't be going through a divorce as well. It can't be all three of them. It has to be something else. There has to be something, I don't know what it is. I'm trying to think of what could possibly be his situation if he was. I didn't even know that was his name. Okay, yeah, maybe not then. And so sometimes when I watch shows like things like The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, it does feel a little bit juvenile because it's these kind of storylines, isn't it? Where it's like, if someone had just said, if you just asked, if you just said something from the beginning, I appreciate we wouldn't even have a storyline. There wouldn't even be an episode, and I appreciate that's why we've got this situation. But equally, I'm like, should have just said something. This paint could have been oh my god, and like these are like bright orange. That would be so sick, wouldn't it? I saw that they were sponsoring Apex people because something to do with Apex. I was like, oh my god, how quickly can I become an Apex Pro player? No, I'm joking. Give me free tackies, they're expensive here in the UK. Really? Oh, I didn't know that. I mean, I don't know anything about any celebrities really, do I? So yeah, checks out. They're too expensive here. I was like, oh my god, it would have been really ideal if they fancied sending them to me. I'd do the paint again, but I'd do the horns orange. Spoke a lot about him in some interviews. As in, Orlando was interviewed a lot, and he mentioned Diddy a lot. I just want to confirm and get that I'm not mixed up, because I'll get mixed up. Do you know, I was watching The Osbournes the other day, and I thought it was really weird because there was an episode where Kelly was doing this thing, and it showed that like she had met P. Diddy, and he was saying that like she doesn't wear enough diamonds and stuff, and then he bought her this like diamond watch and stuff. And it's weird because like looking back, like, you probably would just be like, oh okay, like he was probably just trying to be like welcoming her to like the pop star, you know, like music industry or something. But now like you look at it and you're like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it was one of those episodes where I was watching it like, oof. Oh, you can see Sharon being like, maybe they could be together, and I was like, Jesus Christ, no, like, because that was at the point where like Sharon was like, maybe my children should marry, and she's just like, just whatever. She's like, I wish Jack would have a girlfriend and all this, and it was so like, oh my god, like this is a really, because I had been watching the episodes, it comes up for me now on YouTube, like, you will like this. And honestly, the thing that I find really annoying about YouTube, and I know I'm detracting from the point, is if you watch one thing about one celebrity, it shows you about 30 million other videos that they think that you got. Like, it overruns my whole homepage. And it really annoys me that it does that, but regardless, whatever, there's not much I can really do about it. Anyway, and I did see that there was a video of like it being addressed, and I was like, oh, that's really interesting. But I didn't want to watch it because if I watched it, then it's going to show me more videos. So I was like, I'm just going to leave it. Yeah, exactly. If you watch one, because sometimes also, okay, this is such a mean thing to say, and I feel bad saying it, but also I was a bit unsure if it was just me. The new Blackpink music video, I think, kind of sucks. I think it's pretty bad, and I think it's like not done well. But when I was looking through the comments, and I wasn't looking for anyone to be mean, I was wondering if other people thought it was a bit. It just didn't really. It felt quite like. I thought it looked a bit low effort, but everyone was like, "Wow, this is amazing," and I was like, "Okay, it's just me." But because I watched it, now my whole feed is like, you were like this. Yeah, I thought it was strange. And they ran like they run in Twilight, which everyone knows is notoriously bad. Other stands, that's what I was thinking. I was like, oh, okay, yeah. You watch one clown girl. Anything that goes near K-pop Korea, yeah, YouTube goes insane. It does. I've learned the same thing of like, somebody was telling me like about this a funny video with Sabrina Carpenter, so I went and watched it, and that was it. Like my whole feed was Sabrina Carpenter. It's really annoying actually. You just look at one thing for one celebrity and it's like because I quite like some of the interviews of Ariana Grande, the ones where she pulls quite funny faces sometimes, and like I like watching her facial reactions to a lot of stuff. But because I've watched them, then it thinks that I'm some major stan, that I need to watch every other video, and so I have to wait for my YouTube homepage to chill out. There's not enough Red Panda videos. This is kind of what I do. I start typing in like really bizarre videos for it to like show me, like you know, all those weird cat DJ things. I start trying to look for that, or I'll be like Shrek but in 9 minutes, and then it'll show me things like that, and then I can reset it. But it doesn't show me them as quickly as it does if I was to type in like Taylor Swift. It's really annoying actually. I watched 15 videos of pigment-based art history. Not one of the... Exactly! Show me some other cool stuff. I had to, like, so Ghost and I, we kind of like trained his account to show us all these interesting videos. But yeah, as soon as you like watch one other random video because you're trying to talk about or show something, that's it, it's gone. Does delete the videos in your watch history? Oh, I haven't tried. I watched one Stray Kids interview where the vibes were very off. I think 2 commenters even said anything. I think these fans have deleted this to think that these men are best friends, and anytime I see them interact, I'm like, it's kind of a little bit awkward. Yeah, that's... It is really aggressive, isn't it? It's very aggressive towards like celebrity culture, I think. But when it comes to educational stuff, it feels really lackluster. Especially if there's just one clip that sets it all off. So, sorry, I'm sorry to detract. So what did you do, Queen? You go to your history on YouTube, and then you press the 3 dots. Remove. Oh, what? Oh, I've never seen this. Oh, yeah. Oh, do you know what happens on the phone app? The phone app that does it as well. If you guys use the YouTube app on your phone, when you open the YouTube app, it starts playing the first thing that's on the top of the feed. And then that's in my, I didn't know that, but that's in my watch history. Maybe that's one of the reasons why it keeps doing it. Because I have never clicked on this video, but I remember it was playing and I wasn't even listening to it. Youngblood confirms the gayest thing he has in his house. I don't know what it is. So I don't know. I can't. That's on here. Running into the nicest mean girl. Hashtag comedy. Hashtag funny. No, don't remember that one. So that one must have been when I've opened the app and it's recorded it as my watch history. What else is on here? You watched How to Make the Perfect Jollof 97 times. Coco Crazy went too far against Clara Dow. I don't know who these people are. Explaining why we've been so quiet. Who are you? Who are these people? Yeah, no, this will be what it is then. I don't know, because I think it must be when I open the app. Yeah, no, because that's what I do. I open the app and then I like put it down while I do something. Because I will usually like open my phone YouTube app to get ready to post something while the video is exporting here, because I'll schedule it. So I'll open the app and then it'll be like exported. So I'll go off and I'll click something and then it'll still be playing on my phone because my phone's just on the desk. I got a recommendation about a friend fallout of like 20-year-old influencers. Like, who are these people? Like, it's really annoying. Also, if you leave it running for a few seconds, that must be what's setting most of mine off, because I didn't realise it adds to your watch. I've never clicked on watch history. I don't even know who you are. That must be what it is then. Thanks so much, Queen. I didn't know about that. Go and delete it. Okay. I'll tell Ghost about that as well, because his got messed up too. That's really helpful. Oh my God. Oh, for real, they will, Queen. Yeah, well, just as we figured it out. Oh yeah, that must be what the problem is. God, that's been driving me nuts for months. I was like, why is this app so annoying? I guess that also goes with, like, if you were to watch something because someone's shown you something and you're like, okay, cool, but I'm actually not really that interested in this, then you can go off and delete it from your watch history then. Hi, Kyle. Good, thank you. How are you? This is looking so cool. Thank you. I think it's going to be fun to try and do some, like, monochromatic demons. So I'm trying to do everything with like blue. Yeah, you do that as well. Good to know. Mine just mostly is if I watch anything to do with a celebrity, that celebrity is on my feed for at least 2.5 weeks, and it's really boring. It's annoyed me for a long time because I'm like, I just don't care. Me! You all know how I ignore celebrities. But I feel like they get pushed on me quite a lot. Hi Spidey, how are you? Yeah, I was pretty happy with how yesterday's paint turned out. I thought it was pretty cute. I'm not 60 yet, please. What's going on with it? I don't know what's on mine. Let me have a look at what's on mine. 1 hour lo-fi, my own video. The YouTube shorts are... I don't know what's going on here. Sharon Osbourne spills the truth about Kelly's ex. That's because I was watching the Osbournes. I found a hidden... a Vietnam War game hidden in Far Cry. Far Cry 5. The feminine hygiene routine that nobody taught us. I don't know who you are. I don't know why that's on there. Ginny. Most of it is no vocals, metal 90 minutes because that's where I'm putting the playlist, pulling the playlist from. The Big Bang Theory. Okay. Apple reacts to the Pixel 10. This is such a boring feed. This is quite possibly maybe the worst YouTube feed I've ever seen. At the time that I show you guys what's on my YouTube feed, and it's so bad. I'm so glad we did that. That's banana. K-pop demon hunter Cyberpunk and a dermatologist making fun of skincare consumerism. I also want to make fun of skincare consumerism. The one with the tree. There's the mantis. There she is. We like mantis. With YouTube's tracking an hour, unfortunately there's no mobile. Oh, really? It is interesting how YouTube seems to have changed. Because some people were like, oh, why? How do you do well on YouTube? And people like some of the biggest YouTubers have explained that like their videos don't do as well anymore because a lot of the time people watch what's on their homepage. They don't necessarily go out and like look to see if there's a new video from their favorite creators. And I was like, yeah, I think that's common. I don't often like type someone in and then go look. Yeah, same Nibius. Yeah, sounds like you've trained it quite well. Mine sight just gets thrown off because I watched some really random thing one time and then it gets thrown off and then it's a bit annoying. Nail art and Nerdforge, obsessed. Then I can't wait anymore, then it's me! Yeah, you've put through very, very good training. Then my feed is all bug facts. Yeah, you're gonna have to try and do the watch history thing that Queen has mentioned then. Hopefully that helps. I'm gonna have to do that too. I've embraced my cursed YouTube. I wanted 9 to be more cursed, but it wasn't cursed because every time I watched some stupid celebrity video, because someone sent me it or something, it ruined it. Maybe that's what it is instead, yeah. Maybe this is how I learn about celebrities. They'll just keep coming up on my YouTube homepage and it forces me to learn about them. I really need to buy some beachwear because I'm going on holiday in like 3 weeks' time, and I don't have a swimming costume. And I picked some out 2 months ago and thought I had made a great selection. Forgot about it. Sold out. So I really need to get myself into gear. I'm a bit all over the place, especially when I'm meant to be going on holiday. I don't have anything I can even swim in. Hi Hulk, how are you? Waterproof it is then! I need Tomb Raider ones. I haven't seen any Tomb Raider ones. I came across some seller on eBay last night when I was laid in bed. Of course I did. And I'm annoyed because now I've got a notification on eBay that they're like dropping the price. Ugh. No, I've also found these things and I didn't know that they existed, and I've got to be honest, I think they're really ugly because I don't want to buy ugly Tomb Raider stuff. Hello, Pheasant. So I kind of think it looks a bit... Anyway. Yeah, Ken, they remind me of like Mega Bloks and stuff. I don't know. There's another one. What is it? Like it's like a... I mean, it's not the worst. Okay, but that one, Kyle, I want that one. The worst one that you've seen is... Yeah. Yeah, they do, don't they? But I kind of feel like it's 80 quid before. I don't want to spend that much money on them. That's a lot of money. I don't think it's justifiable. Alien versions of them. Are they like a really popular product? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah! So I'm not gonna do it. It's too much money. And they're ugly. There's this one, oh no, chat, can I show you this one thing? And I always see it available. And it's so ugly. I don't understand why. I just... It's even number 107! Oh my god. Sorry, Hulk, no, it's not 2 Lego toys. There's a set of 4, and in each one there's 2. So not for 2 Lego toys, for 8. This is what I mean where I'm like, I don't want to buy everything that's Tomb Raider because some of it's really ugly. This feels like a cash grab. Now that is one of the, yeah. I like a tuppence. Oh, no, a quid is a pound, yeah. Bonus points for saying 1 squid because it sounds like quid, but a squid is also a pound. It's 2 squid. I have a few Mezco toys. I had breakfast next to the owner 1 year at Comic Con. Is this a Mezco one? What's the Mezco ones? You learn to be more selective. Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it. Yeah, Spidey, I've printed out some of my own because I like the polygon. Do you know what? Let me show you. What I think is really funny is whenever like I've had a friend come to visit me and they always hone in and look at my Tomb Raider collection. The one that they always hone in on, out of I've spent thousands. Let me get. Full disclosure, I have spent thousands on Tomb Raider. I know I have. I mean, it's been something that's constant my entire life. I also have played around with 3D printing some of my own, but the things I 3D print, I like them to be less detailed because I don't think my printer will be very good at putting in a lot of detail unless I printed it out in resin. This is the one that everyone goes, this one's my favourite. The polygon ones I printed out for about 15p. Everyone goes, oh, I really like them. I really like the polygon ones. And they're so small. They're like this big in comparison to these like 400-pound statues that sit next to them. Oh yeah, no, I really like the low poly. Every single person does it. You've already spent that. What's another 80 quid? Oh, Paulie, here's the problem. I have a problem with eBay. I found somebody on eBay who's clearing out they live in Reading in England, I've learned. And I used to live in Reading at one point. And in Reading, that's very close to Game HQ. So a lot of people that I know who worked at Game HQ lived in Reading. And they're clearing out all their stuff. They're downsizing. And I looked at all the stuff that they were selling. Not just Tomb Raider, everything was from video games. And I'm looking at them and I'm like, you used to work at Game. Oh boy. Yeah, so I've been a bit like, Why does Handsome Squidward have horns? I know I should do a Handsome Squidward paint. I really should. Yeah, so anyway, I should do some more low poly Lara Croft mini statue things because they're quite fun to do. A very stressful place. Really? Well, how come? I think, well, I mean, I went to uni there, so it's a bit different. Well, maybe it is actually quite stressful, but come to think about it. What do you think demons use their phones for? Wi-Fi signal. I could do some, maybe I'll print, should I print out another one? Should we print out a Tomb Raider statue? Let's have a look. Some of these free ones.
Oh, you've also added in some artifacts to your little collection.
Huh. I printed out one of these and then I lost it. So stupid. Maybe I'll print one of these out later. Hard to find. Yeah, well, I didn't drive there. They do have great 5G coverage. Correct. Hi, Nikolai, how are you? Wonder how many ranks they have in the Army of Hell. They don't all have to be part of the army though, do they? This is what we were discussing. This is what we were discussing in Doom. Because in Doom, when you're in hell, look at those buildings. There's architects in hell. There's engineers. Someone has to do the catering. These people in hell have jobs. Like, so you don't have to just be part of the army. I think in hell there's a lot of career choices that you can choose to be part of that don't necessarily just involve being a skilled fighter as part of an army. Because there's got to be someone who makes all the army, who makes all of the armor. There's, you know, there's genuine, I think from playing Doom, what I've learned is there has to be genuine trades there. So like maybe you don't have it in you to be part of the army of hell, but that doesn't mean you can't use your skills elsewhere. Yeah, Bill's the evil name version. Got so sick of all those Rip Devil emotes. Is Doomslayer just part of a squad or solo? He kind of worked for someone and now I think he's just solo, isn't he? More, I think he's more of like a freelancer now. I think he's self-employed. Pest control. Oh, yeah, but the demons killed his... They killed his dragon and they also killed his rabbit, so it's also a revenge story. In Warhammer, there's an undead faction that make their army out of bones, reshaping it with magic, but they are happy to take any of bone material. That they don't have to fight, so they have the tax collectors that just take animal or humans that die from natural causes. Yeah, same. This is I quite like it too. Like they're just doing like they're just making an honest living. Then consider they've also probably got medics. Oh, really dry. I might go change it then. She was joking! I've never even heard of Doom. What dragon? I wonder if they've got nice saunas. I think they probably do, yeah. Hi Jerry, how are you? Yeah, it was a bit patchy earlier, so I speckled it to make it to force it to work. Huh, okay, so we need to figure out which wig to wear, and it's got to be a blue one. So I'm going to do a quick pee, break, and then I'll also go grab a selection of wigs. So pee and wig break, chat. Okay, so I found some lenses that I haven't used yet. I thought these looked cool. Noisy nursery kids in the classrooms. I mean, see, maybe. It would attract many people. Maybe so. Maybe they're just not interested. Let's see. This one might be okay. These are they're from Jujutsu Kaisen. You know the guy who wears the Ozzy Osbourne glasses? Him. These are lenses for him. This wig feels a bit sully. Not the vibes, I think. And I also picked out a short wig. You love the colours though, they are cute, yeah. I got it for, there's a Monster High doll, I can't remember what her name is. No. I think she's like a ghost. A white wig? No, I want them all to be like monochromatic. What is that? It's then maybe a blue. It's an anime that is the same kind of concept as like all the other ones that are, then there's one person who's a split between two and they kill these monsters and one of them is like that kind of thing. Seems pretty cool. Oh, it's Shonen as well. I think I always say Shogun by accident with a G. I think I always mispronounce it. Maybe I'm referring to something else without realising. Where is my wig cap? Once again, missing. Oh, do you think? I don't know because I think I came to it quite late, so I'm not quite sure on the timeline, but you might be right. How am I this consistent at losing the wig caps? Because I'm so consistent at it. The unique pouch is definitely everywhere. I stopped watching a lot of the shonen anime just because I felt like they were getting a bit predictable. And I kind of felt like I was watching the same thing all the time. So I stopped watching it for a bit. Thought I'll have a break. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Let go! Sake. This wig cap feels tight. Yeah, I've actually thought about this a lot, Jackpot. I think that people, because like we decorate ourselves now, don't we? Like we get our nails done, we get our hair done. Yeah, if we had tails, think about all like the tail surgeries people would have. People would, like, they'd be like things. Yeah, they'd be like polished. You could probably get them pierced. Like, there'll be loads of stuff that you could do. There'd be, like, horn surgeries and stuff. And I think it's just, you know, what other things can we have? Because elvish ears people is one that a lot of people quite like the idea of. But I think, like, tails as well. Like, you could, like, if the tails as well, like, maybe they'd have hair. And then, like, what if you had, like, just the end of the tail? Like, what if that had hair? And then you could dye your tail. You could get it braided. Like, I feel like there's so many cool things. Of, like, if we just had something, if something was a bit more normal. Like, oh, my elbow, man. What would we do? So I definitely think if horns were like a thing, even for demons, there'd be a way to accessorize them. All of them are back sleepers. It is a nice wig, isn't it? I got this one off AliExpress. I just repurposed the same set. The only one that I did today, I printed out a new set today that's a different shape. So this is one of them and the other one is broken. This one. There are some Viking horns that somebody made to help stick on people's Viking helmet cosplays. But I resized them because I thought they would look pretty cool. Obviously I can't put them there, but I thought they would look pretty cool. One being broken stuck to me, so now I've got like a choice. Yeah, they look pretty cool, don't they? But yeah, I was like unsure. There's some cool horns I've seen, but I think they take ages to print out, and I'm a bit reluctant to print them out. Hi Presently, how are you? Yeah, that'd be cool. I remember, I think it looks really cool when there's more than one horn as well. So I was wondering that earlier if maybe I should. I'm just looking to see if there's an interesting design I could do on the chest. Yeah, we've started noticing some of the leaves have fallen off the trees already. I thought we were going to have another heat wave before that happened. I was wrong. Halloween Eve on Monday? What do you mean? Because we're approaching September? Blueberry. Yeah, I'm doing a bunch of like monochromatic demons. I think it's pretty fun. Halloween is all of October. No way, it starts in September. Have you not been to the supermarkets? Should have started weeks ago. I've already painted black cats and pumpkins. Cute. Your birthday's on the 12th. Do you do anything Halloween-y for your birthday? You got pumpkin spice bars at the store last night. Nice. Do you know what? I really thought I was going to like some more of the pumpkin spiced stuff. And then when I actually tried it, I didn't like it as much as I hoped I would. I was very sad, but never mind. Too much nutmeg in some things. Oh really? I feel like I've never, maybe I've only ever had like stuff with too much nutmeg in it. I've never really tried anything that I feel like is good. I liked pumpkin pie in the US more than I thought I would. Oh, I don't think I've ever had pumpkin pie. Pumpkin spice, the pumpkin flavour. Oh, I didn't know there was a difference. Pumpkin spice is the spices put into a pumpkin pie. Cinnamon. Oh, I didn't know there was a difference between those two. With pumpkin pie recipes now. I don't think I've ever had pumpkin pie. What kind of a stupid question is that? What a strangely stupid question. B3, what has possessed you to ask me such a strange question like that? I think he died. Yeah, what on earth is wrong with you? Why would anyone on earth have to choose? Even if it's one of these stupid games people say where, oh, if you could only have 12 fingers, or if you could only have 12 toes on one hand. What on earth are you doing? Include clove, but apple does. Clove, what do you mean? Why, what, oh, I realised I don't know anything about pumpkin pies, pumpkin spice. Isn't strong enough to fight cloves. What's the cloves? Cloves are cloves. Also, no, you're not changing the subject right now. You go back. I'm waiting. We've got how many? We've got 150 people here waiting. We're not. I'm not interested. I'm so not interested. I'm going to delete these two here. And I'm going to go back and we're going to reiterate what you just said. Tell me right now what you're on. I'm not finding it very funny, and the fact that you find it funny is really embarrassing. So I'm waiting for you to tell me right now. Gay best friend and make. No, here's the problem. You're not understanding that there's a problem with your question because it's stupid. What a strange, I respect that you would choose. You're not listening to me at all. And I know you're not listening to me because when I'm talking to you, you're typing in the chat, which shows that you're thinking about what you're saying because you're not even listening to me because I haven't even finished a sentence before you put another word in the chat. So I know full well you're not listening to me, and I know you don't know what to say because you know you don't see a problem with it because everyone in here is waiting for you to say something. So I know full well you're not even listening to me. There's a problem with what you're saying. Why should I have to choose between that? And why have you put those two together as if like I have to have those? It's so strange. If you had to choose between a bad and leaving with zero dignity, which one would you choose? What on earth is wrong with you? But you can keep typing ha 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 he 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 and start coming out with Calvin Harris's new song if you want to, but no one in here is interested. I don't think you've understood the vibes here. We're talking about pumpkin pie while I do my makeup. That's the vibes, and it's so odd to me that you've put these two together. And honestly, I've given you more grace than you've deserved because I wanted to know what your answer was. But you don't have an answer for me because there's clearly not much going on for you. And I don't know if you wanted the attention of 150 people, including myself, but you certainly got it. And I don't think that was the attention that you wanted. So how do you feel now that you got the attention? You feel great? You feel fantastic? Everyone's waiting for you to say and explain what the hell's wrong with you? Oh, get out of my sight. You've bored me so much. Sorry, chat. Anyway, pumpkin pie. I ate pumpkin pie slice. I know literally nothing further about any pumpkins. I think I'm in the same way as you, Queen, except I haven't tried a pumpkin pie slice. I can carve a good designer pumpkin too. I feel like I can do a good I can carve a pumpkin really well. But I'm not very good at using like the meat. Spicy nutmeg. Maybe I've had it and I've not really known what it was. You've never carved a pumpkin. I hope you get to do one. Pumpkin spice hand soap today. I'm wondering if I like the idea of pumpkin stuff more than I'd actually like it. This thing in the middle is really, really random. I can recommend a pumpkin bread too. It's more like a dessert or like a pound cake. What's a pound cake? You've never had pumpkin pie? Never had pumpkin pie? There really should have been a part of Spice Girl called Pumpkin Spice. There really should have been. Because I have no idea what pumpkin spice is. Yeah, me neither. I once had a pumpkin spice latte and I was naive. I didn't know that meant it was still coffee. I thought it was just pumpkin flavoured tea or something. I thought it was just like, I don't know, like a pumpkin milkshake. I didn't know what it was. And I was so excited. I can't even begin to tell you how excited I was. And then I tried it and it was coffee and I really hate coffee. And I was really, really upset about it. So I filled it with sugar to try and make it better. I think I poured like 8 bags of sugar in it. You know, the sachets. And it didn't mask the flavour of coffee. So I gave it to Ghost. Pound cake is a simple cake. Similar to like a birthday cake you buy at a market, but no frosting. Like a Victoria sponge. We call it kilogram. Oh, get out of here. My chat, please. My Automod doesn't like the idea of the word pound cake. It really. I'm here. No, stop. It really hates it. I don't know why. Everyone who said it so far, I'm permitting you all. It cost you £2. I can't believe you, Raven. I'm so confused. 454 grams. And you're all telling me jokes. Bad bot. Pound cake is closer to our cakes. Apparently delicious cake is expensive. Oh, jackpot! No! Queen, I fully thought you said IBS. I hate seeing pounds written like that because I read it as, I don't read it as pounds anymore. I read it as irritable bowel syndrome. Stop writing pounds in the chat. Do we call it irritable bowel syndrome cake or pound cake? I still read it as ounces, as Oz, because like the Wizard of I read that as Oz too. I don't read that as ounces. I have to translate it in my head. £1. Cake. If you're allergic, both. I have a dairy allergy now. I grew one. But it's relatively still new to me. So what did we do the other day? Oh, I was trying to give Ghost's nephew some yogurt, and I was preparing the yogurt, and some got on my finger, and I went, and my initial reaction is to still go like, and I was like, wash it off my hand. Don't eat it. Learning hashtag was called pound in the US blew my mind. Hashtag? What are you talking about? I didn't want to be in prison again. Ken! I want to go make a pound. What the hell are you on about? I don't know. What is everyone doing? It's confused. I'm confused too. I'm looking out of a pinhole and trying to permit everyone saying pound cake. You can develop lactose intolerance. Yeah, no, I haven't got lactose intolerance because I don't absolutely destroy toilets if I've had some milk. Instead, it comes up as like a rash on my face. Oh, that's your symbol for pound. Whoa. No, do you know one of the things that I find really annoying? If you go to some countries in Europe, they do this. So instead of like, where's my euro symbol on the, where do I even have a euro symbol on here? Why is everything complicated? Euro symbol. Let me copy and paste it. Yeah, so thank you, Ken. So instead of like, I don't know, £41, this is such an awful number. Let's do $39.99, right? They do this. Doesn't that look like a bigger number? Because they replaced it with a comma. Yes. So instead of the full stop, they'll use a comma, and every time I see it, I'm like, I think, oh my god, I always think it's like, you know, when you write like 1067, I think of it like that. I don't think of it as like a, now we're moving into the smaller unit, like a decimal. Oh, it stresses me out. Put the euro symbol at the end too. Yeah, no, that's a good point actually, Queen. So sometimes you'll see stuff like this. And it looks like it's thousands. It just looks like it doesn't look right. It looks much more expensive than it is. Whereas like, I feel like... And now it looks cheaper. It does, it does look like I'm not on it. Selling the streamer stuff isn't the vibe. Great, Kyle, please. Pound cake, it doesn't like pound cake. What's wrong with pound cake? This is like that song that I was telling you guys about. Do you remember? I told you guys about the song. Do you know what? No. I'm going to do this on Windows Share. This is what I think of when you guys are telling me about pound cakes. It doesn't like pound cake at all, like the words, two words together. I don't even know. I don't got a clue, chat. I don't know. I don't know what the problem is. This one. So this girl, she's so funny. She advertises all of her music with her grandma. They're really funny. Her grandma's in on it. This is what I'm thinking. This is what I'm thinking of. All right, Grandma. This is the kind of grandma I want to be when I'm older. That's what I'm imagining, and I've never really looked into pound cakes, but when you guys are telling me about pound cakes, that's what's going through my head right now. Estoy a bottom. I had to worry about everything when I first got manufacturing, and we got factory in the UK and other places. We had to worry about 4 different types of tons, and we had to worry about the commas. Oh wait, the spelling. The commas versus the periods, yeah, it's annoying. Van Helen, pound cake. Pound cake. Hash cake. Is a hash cake a hash brown? Wait, isn't a hash cake drugs? Who did that to me? Queen, I think that was you. I think you just did that to me. Queen, I think you did that. I think you did that to me. You did that. That was, do you know what? I saw that trap you laid after I fell in it. I made it up. Yeah, all right. Sure you did. Often brownies. Lemon pound cake? An ad from Big Pound? I haven't really understood what we've been talking about for about 15 minutes. I don't understand. I still don't know what a pound cake is. I'm just gonna have a look at pictures on the internet. Pound cake. Oh. Is it heavy? I know that's a stupid question. What is pound cake called in the UK? In the UK, the equivalent of an American pound cake is often called a Madeira cake, or sometimes a sponge cake or a loaf cake. Like pound cake, these terms refer to a dense, it is heavy, buttery cake that originated from a basic recipe using a pound of each of the 4 ingredients. No way. So it's like, you could make that with a mug. That's why I think it's more like brick cakes. What the hell's a brick cake? So we have Monday off here in the US. It's Labor Day. I thought you already had a Labor Day. Sponge cake is much different in the US. I feel like sponge is different. I felt like that's like a Victoria sponge. Is your sponge cake like a Victoria sponge? Ours tend to be more dense than most US birthday cakes. Victoria sponges. US sponge is like, sponge cake is spongy. Yeah, but what's your... But what's your definition of spongy? Because I feel like when I think of a spongy cake, I think of like the more Asian ones, and they're really lightweight. It's lost all of its meaning. Maybe it's closer to the Asian one, yeah. It's really hard to describe how light the Asian cakes are. Like we have like these fruit cakes because unless you eat them, it's just light. I can't tell. It's airy and light. Oh, is it not working? Is it not working? Not. Stupid thing. I don't know how to do how to kind of like fake it, you know what I mean? Copy. Chat notification. It says the chat notification has triggered it to work. Baby voice. Oh, I don't know. Japanese pancake. It's not working though. How silly. Yeah, it says it's working on here. Your Optimus Prime was top tier. I'm gonna message Kalo. He's gonna be so upset. Hi Kim, how are you? Kalo. Hi Kalo. How do I trigger the voice thing on its own? Like fake it, cause I think the software glitched and I was trying to make it do it by force. In Italy, I tell them that American pizza is better, and when in America, I tell them that Italy makes it better. So you can start riots with pound cake too, I assume. Mort! You said you have to push the button over there. He's online and typing. You might be right, Jackpot. Well, no, oh, these ones, they're, you know, Jujutsu Kaisen, is it Gojo? That's where these lenses are from. I think I got them from Uniscope, but I think they sell them at Oh My Kitty as well. What does this Lee think about pineapple on pizza? Don't know. You can just toggle the visibility off the filter on your mic. What? How do I do that? Right click, filter.
Does this work now? Has this worked? Italians are fully capable of making bad pizza. They can do if they want to. Oh, okay, I found out how to source it. Thank you. Yeah, they are his lenses. There we go. I've learned how now. Thank you. Sorry, I didn't want you to waste your channel points. I'm good, thank you. I'm pretty excited because I'm back to streaming again. I had a weekend off because this was filled, and so I have a rule where if the mods get tipped 500, then I'll take a day off. It's the way that I've found to win. Jackpot, so there's two, it relies on two software, but one of the software things that's in the,
that helps it to run. When you open it, it flashes and then it doesn't show you anything. So in so many instances, I think I've opened it and I might not have actually opened it. Because it doesn't show you anything. It just needs to be like running in the background, but it doesn't show me anything. So it kind of like does that and then it just disappears. So in some instances, when I stream, I open everything and I always think I've pressed it, but I guess, yeah, but I guess sometimes it's Vicrio Listener, that one. It doesn't show me anything. It's like a ghosted program, so I can't see if it's actually open or not. But every time I click on it to open it, it does the same thing again. So I don't really understand all the time if it's actually open. Thank you so much, Kim. I'm doing a bunch of demons all in monochromatic colours at the moment. Thought that'd be fun. I think it's the most offensive thing that Canada's ever done. I think some people just don't like cooked fruit. I think that's what it comes down to, and that's fine if you don't, then don't eat it. Over pineapple on pizza. I think so. I feel like I'm looking almost like through a slight pinhole, so I'm having to like look quite hard. Zoom all the way, zoom myself in. There's an update for the update. Oh no. But you have to do the first update first to break it, and then you gotta do the second update to fix the update. Hello, Pizza Lord, how are you? Cutie! Hot Demon Summer! My first holiday outfit. Yeah, you're right. K-pop Demon Summer is so cute. This is a wig. It was a guy earlier. It was a dumb question, wasn't it? Oh, yeah! I really like the Derpy Cat. Derpy Cat's my favourite. Yeah, this guy. Same. Same. Okay. I'm pretty satisfied. I feel like this was a pretty quick stream. It was quite a quick makeup look. I know, Derpy's so cute. Oh my god, I know, Raina. So silly. Let's hope that they just never ask that kind of question again. Yeah, it's just stupid stuff. It's not even related really to me. Just there's a lot of, I felt like there was a lot of stereotyping underlying it. It's just silly. You've ever worn a body paint? 21 hours. I have such a family friend. Yes. And why? It's not. Sorry to hear. Oh my god, don't you worry. It's literally like the story of my life at this point. So what I'm currently going through, if anybody doesn't know, is I'm trying to do a bunch of like demons but making them all like monochromatic colours. I think that's a really cute project. So I don't know, maybe we'll do another one tomorrow and I'll pick it. If we do, I'll do a different colour. For real, Jackpot. Jackpot? Jackpot. Yeah, maybe Fuji, maybe it was of your neighbours, yeah. Got some dragon horns too, yeah, I have to print some out. Jackpot. Oof. There. was a little bit more comfortable. All right, okay, so the wig cap's getting a little tight because it's a new wig cap, so let's be Speedy Gonzalez on this and go on a raid arenas. Yeah, a yellow would be cool. It would look super summery, wouldn't it? I wonder how else I could do it. I'll double check what yellow wigs I've got. I think I've got some. We'll have to see. But I hope you guys have liked today's stream. Thank you so much. It feels like it was a little bit shorter. I did it a bit quickly. Didn't mean to. But I'm gonna go take all my photos. Good luck, thank you. I'm gonna take my photos and my videos. And then I think I might try and do some like video work tonight because I need to have some videos to post. That's very kind of you, Kyle. Thank you so much. All right, let's go to raid arenas together, chat. I can't spell because I can't see very well with these lenses. That's very kind of you. Thank you so much, Echo. Thank you. Yeah, we'll be doing another makeup look tomorrow. I'm a makeup streamer. Is it obvious? I'll be doing another makeup look tomorrow, and then Friday is game day. Then Saturday will be a torso paint. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Let's go in a raid arenas. Cyborg Angel is going to be playing Claire Obscure Expedition 33. So I hope you all have the best time over there. Bye-bye! Bye-bye! See you all tomorrow! See you tomorrow evening, chat. Thanks so much!